Am I the asshole for telling my son's 8-year-old half-sister that she doesn't get to see her brother on his birthday? My ex cheated on me when I was pregnant with our son, and because of this, he has a daughter who is also 8 years old with his affair partner, now wife. We are not on good terms, and I do not have a relationship with my ex's daughter. I have never spoken a word to her or spent any significant time in her presence. The only time I have ever spoken to her is when I have picked up my son from my ex's house, and she would always try to hug him, and he would tell her, "No, you're not my sister. Don't touch me." She would then start crying, and I would tell her that it's okay, and that he probably just didn't want to be touched at that moment. But other than that, we have never had any kind of relationship. My ex and I split custody 50-50 of our son. So he has every other day, and I have every other day. This last weekend, my son stayed with me, and it was his birthday on Sunday. He woke up and asked if he could please go to his father's house so he could have a cake that his father had bought for him. I told him that since his father wasn't with us, he couldn't come over. My son started crying and asked me if I was punishing him. I told him that I wasn't punishing him, but that his father needed to be present for his birthday. He then called his dad on FaceTime, and his dad told him that he would come pick him up in 10 minutes. I told my son that this wasn't going to happen, and that his dad was lying to him. At that point, my son started crying hysterically and begged me to let his dad come over. I told him that I wouldn't let his dad come over unless his stepmother and his little sister stayed home. My son told me that they weren't doing anything and that I was being mean to his family. I told him that I wasn't being mean, but that if he wanted his dad to come over, then that's what he had to do. He ended up spending his whole birthday with me alone, and I had to be the one to comfort him while he cried for his father. I know that it sounds like I am overreacting, but I wanted to punish him because he made me feel bad when he said that I was being mean to his family. Am I the asshole?